What is up, guys? We're back with American Truck Simulator. We've got a similar style video to the ones I've done recently. Let's get right into it. We are in Portland, and we're going to be doing another special transport. Let me just scroll over it. Come on. There we go. And we're going to be heading over to Newport, Oregon, and we've got a haul truck chassis. We're in the W900A, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is the heaviest load in American Truck Simulator. I think it's also, at least as far as I can tell in the special transports, it's the tallest I've seen so far. It's 21 feet tall. And it is 187,000 pounds. Previously, I think there's a forestry, I don't know if it was forestry or heavy machinery pack. There's one equipment that's like a little over 100,000, but I think this is the heaviest load in an American truck by far. And like I said, it's about a foot taller than the machine parts thing that I hauled was 20 feet. This is 21 feet tall. And it's pretty wide too. But we don't have that far to go, but like I said, we're heavy. So I don't know where my trail is. Maybe we'll get one as we get out to the road here. I don't know. I don't see my escort. Which is weird because this is as far as I know, I think this is the biggest and heaviest special transport, so if you're gonna have it for any of them, you should probably have it for this load. We barely didn't take out that sign there. We are at the port in Portland, by the way, out here in Oregon. Newport is kind of on the coast there. Oh, is that my trail? Looks like that's my trail. I believe there's 3 parts to a haul truck. They're all special transport jobs. There's this one, that's the primary. There's a haul truck hull, and then there is the haul truck tires, which I think the tires is kind of one of the most underwhelming special transport loads that there is. But this is definitely the big dog, if you will. Newport is kind of on the coast of Oregon. Well, it is on the coast of Oregon, about midway up. We're in northern Oregon, still pretty close to the coast, but Newport is on the coast. We were playing American Truck Simulator, by the way, and I got this DLC, I think 2 days ago, and it was on sale, so it could still be on sale, but it was like 70-75% off. So like for me, I only paid like $1 for this, so if you want it, it's a pretty good price. The only cargo pack, come on, I have yet to get is the Volvo equipment pack. And I'll probably get that eventually. Just because it's the newest, you're probably not going to get any sales on it. But my last 2 videos were special transport jobs, so if that interests you, go check them out. You're more than welcome to, and if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you enjoy the other videos that you happen to check out, go ahead and like those too. This is Rennie Nate's W900A, by the way. We don't have that far to go. It's only like 190 something miles, right about 200. Oh wow, they even gave me a little bit of room at the light there. To make that turn. I probably didn't need it, but thank you. Go south towards Salem. Just keep removing. Oh man, this is tight here. This is tight. This is tight. There's barely enough room there. Hope everyone's enjoying their new year. We're about 4 days into it. hell? Wow, did they stop the traffic over there for me? Looks like they did. Or what, do they just know to stop there? How do they know? I honestly think that this special transport, where it really has potential, is on the East Coast. I think that would be a lot more challenging just because the cities are a lot, I don't know if they're bigger, but they're more close together. They're a lot less wide open. So we're probably too tall, so I think that's why we're getting off on the exit up here. I'm surprised we don't have any oversized banners on the front of the truck. Yeah, I think we're too tall for that way. Plus we're going west anyway. I don't know what overheight is. They don't tell you the height limit. This is Rubber Ducky hauling my haul truck chassis. What the heck? I'm turning, man. Oh no. What's up? I lose the controller? What the heck? Why? There we go. My controller shut off or something. I don't know. Rubber duckies going up slow. like how they just stop as you're going on the highway. Let's get an in-cab view. I think it'd be more accurate if the gear shift changed position. Go. What's up with the red square up there? Oh, this time I actually got Oregon State Police. I know the past two times I've only gotten just police. I'll tell you, a short journey like this, 200-ish miles, isn't too bad, but I think if I did a longer trip, I think it would get a lot more tedious having to follow this pace car or whatever.
I like the thought of special transport, but there's definitely a few things that I think need to be worked on. See how we're doing outside the truck. Do I need to move over? Ooh, we're close. Dang, it really slowed down there. So am I getting over here? Pretty slow up this. All the traffic's past us.
So total wise, they don't really pay that much, but it's the dollar per mile that's pretty good. Like this is like 150 a mile, I think. No, it's probably about 100 a mile. So it's 200 miles, and it's crap, 18,000, something like that. So it's probably about 100 bucks a mile, which that's pretty decent. But it's really like when you do like a heavy equipment and you get like 600-700 mile run, that's when you make the money. Where's my trail car? Oh man, he's all the way back there. What the heck? Why did you stop like that? Oh man. I'll load a checkpoint. They just... That's what happened. I lost the trail. Or the trail lost me. And then... I tried to look back at him. I wonder... Is there any Texas updates? Haven't heard anything in a while. Alright, let's get her rolling. Now, why is the trail all the way back there? What are you doing, buddy? I guess does he want me to change lanes? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm getting between the escort vehicles. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to look. I don't see any Texas update. Maybe it's not actually that close. I don't know. Let's get our GPS back up. Yo. Okay, so I'm looking. And they've said now, just recently, it's not early 2022. Which would make sense because that would be now. So, that to me says not first quarter. That to me means at least mid-March. But I mean, honestly, that could be all the way up to December. I don't really know, but now unless they come along and stamp out Montana faster, which I don't think will happen. Yeah, I don't see it happening for a while. I'm trying to hang in 2 lanes, not 3. I know. I know. Technically, they want you to stand right behind the right in between the two cars, but why block that lane when I can have people pass me? It don't make no sense. I mean, I understand too. You want to like rush projects, right? So, I mean, I guess in some ways it's better to be patient, but also at the same time, it's like, nothing's been released since September, and prior to that, it was like, I think it was almost a full year from Colorado to Wyoming. And Wyoming was pretty good, pretty cool, but like it wasn't. I don't know. I bet they could crank out Oklahoma real quick too. At least then we'd have some content to work with, in the time being. Albany, Oregon. And as I have previously mentioned, Oregon is probably my least favorite state. Uh, could be Nevada. I'd say Oregon or Nevada is probably my least favorite. Next, I'd probably put. I don't know. I thought Washington wasn't that good, but then I drove. I did that run from Omak to Bellingham, and I really liked it. So after that, I would have to put probably Idaho. Idaho, just for a couple reasons. It's not that big of a state. There's nothing. There's a few good spots in there, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just more so Idaho in general. But I would have to say Idaho. Then probably California. Or New Mexico. I could tie those. California you have to put kind of high up there just because there's so much to it. There's really no area of California that I don't like, but at the same time it's not like blowing me away. And Northern California is kind of, but California, like, there's so much to it. Energy Yosemite, that's pretty cool. Then I'd say probably New Mexico. Then Utah. Oh, I don't know where I would put Wyoming. Maybe after Idaho, in between Idaho and California. Because I don't think like I said, Wyoming is a really cool state, but I don't think I'd put it ahead of California. But I think it's better than Idaho. But I wouldn't put it up there with the Southwest. Then after New Mexico, I would put Colorado, and then probably Arizona. Arizona, I think is, I don't know. I think Arizona is more beautiful, but Colorado, there's just, and a lot of it is just the landscape, like the $1 Million Highway. You got Rocky Mountain State Park. You got so many things. Some of Colorado is kind of boring too, but for the most part, I'd say Colorado. I think the thing is, it gives you kind of the most to work with, maybe. And then also, it's one of the latest states, so it's probably, in all honesty, SCS's best work. But that's just how I would rank it. Like I said, it's very hard for me, and there's still a lot of some of the states that I haven't been to. And then Arizona, you got Salt River Canyon, which that's one of my favorite spots in game. You've got, Western Arizona. Like I said, it's just, I don't know, it's one of my favorite states. That area around Flagstaff. There's so much to it. And for its size, it's also very diverse too. Like Arizona is not that big of a state, well, compared to California. But there's so much in such a small area. Yeah, you have mostly desert, right? Most of it, I'd say. Northwestern, central, south. There's pretty much only that one small spot in like north central Arizona near Flagstaff that's not desert. And in all honesty, I think honestly the worst part of Arizona was the Grand Canyon. Not because it wasn't good. I think it was just like there was a lot more potential for it, but I think the developers kind of missed the ball with Grand Canyon. I wasn't impressed. There were so many other areas of Arizona that completely exceeded my expectations. And then I went to the Grand Canyon and I was like, wow, this kind of sucks. Oh, crap, I lost my controller. What's going on? What the heck? Oh no. This is bad. I just couldn't steer. No, at least it wasn't too bad of a wreck. I lost my steering. I don't know what happened. The controller just stopped responding or something. I don't know. That was weird. Pause it real quick here. And ironically, Arizona, I think, well, I know it was pretty early. I don't know if it was the second or third. I think it was after Nevada. But in Nevada, and again, I don't think it was SCS, but I think Nevada just kind of sucks. Like, it's mostly kind of flat and boring. But I'll tell you, that Sierra Nevada mod really knocked it up a notch. That far western part of Nevada wasn't too bad. It's funny, like, I like the California side of the Truckee Reno area, but it's like as soon as you get into Nevada, it just sucks. Although the road around Lake Tahoe, but again, that's on the Sierra Nevada map, not on the regular ATS map. That was honestly one of the best areas, I think, in the game, to be honest with you. And ironically, a lot of that is in Nevada. It kind of like switches back and forth between California and Nevada. Not sure what road that is, but I think I have a couple videos on it. I don't remember. If not, I'd like to go back and make it again. I don't know if I've been this way before. I guess I have. Like I said, a lot of Washington is kind of boring. But like I said, the only reason why I don't like, I would put it ahead of Oregon and probably Idaho and Nevada, is because of that like one stretch of road that I just made a video on recently that I thought was really cool. And honestly, I think it was one of the best roads in game. The North Cascades Scenic Highway. But aside from that, yeah, Washington is kind of lame, I thought. Now, I'm sure if I went out there, I would say different. But I guess what it is just the areas that they picked to develop the game just weren't that great. I don't know. But and in some ways, like, you can't get every cool thing into the game, like, because you gotta have the big cities, and you might not get the most scenic roads if you pick the big cities. Although I don't think they needed to pick the big cities. That's just me. But it'd be kind of weird if you drive through Washington and there's no Seattle, you know. So. Oops. It's kind of hard not to hit the post because the thing is, like, if I don't hit them, I'm like way onto the other oncoming side of the road, in which case I might not be able to get out of the way in time if someone comes barreling up that side of the road. So I think I'd rather take out the mile marker posts here and there rather than have a bad collision. But because you can see, like, I'm barely on my side of the line, and I'm like barely passing the mile markers. I got about maybe 6 inches on either side of the truck. There we go, Newport. I think Montana definitely has the potential to be the best state in the game. I really do. Because I think, like, it's obviously, it's like a lot of forests and stuff because it's very far north and whatnot, and it's right next to Idaho and the rest of the Northwest, so it's not going to be too different. But also, you get a lot of mountains too, which is, I think, that's kind of what makes Colorado so good. But then, like, Idaho's kind of flat, you know? A lot of it, at least. Like, southern Idaho is very similar to Nevada, which Nevada sucks. So. Oops. Man, what do they make those lampposts out of? That's what I want to know. But we're pretty close to our destination. I was watching this one YouTuber who runs a trucking channel. If I say this, you probably figure out who it is. But I don't want to mention him. For no reason other than I just don't want to. But they have I watched a guy haul a fire truck. It's like, that would be a cool load. You know, that'd be cool if they put it in American Truck Simulator. That's a cool one to haul. Fire truck. And it's a fairly big load too. I'd imagine it's not super heavy, but it's probably pretty heavy. I don't know what a fire truck weighs. Probably between 25 and 30,000 pounds, ATS. It's not super heavy, but it would probably be one of the more valuable loads in the game, that's for sure. Because I heard someone talk about one of the local towns getting a fire truck or something, and they were saying, like, it's in the millions. It's like $3 to $4 million for one engine. Which you're like, what? Because you think, oh, if an 18-wheeler is like 200,000, you figure, oh, it's probably a little bit more than that. But I think a lot of the cost comes with all the equipment, and, you know, there's probably a lot of custom work that they have to do to fit the rig out. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to slow it down here. Man, it's gonna be tight. Okay, at least they have the sense to pull off the road a little bit. So I don't have a whole lot of room this side of the truck. It's about as far over as I can get. And I'm hanging over a lot. We're rubbing on this side. Pretty close there. We rubbed on one of these supports coming in on the other side.
it was the bottom of the bridge there. Yep. Sorry. Build a taller bridge next time. So looks like we're gonna go back down here. I think I've been this way before. There's like a little quarry down there. Feel free to go past the aquarium. Walbert's this way. I know I've never been this way before, so. Gotta use up every inch of room they give us. Barely missed that truck. So I don't know if the next video I do is going to be another special transport or not. We'll see, but I did a lot of heavy haul early on, and it's cool, but like I don't know, it just gets kind of, I don't know how to put it. Some aquarium that way. What's he doing? He's just gonna block for me. I guess he's done. Both of them are staying out there. Well, that was a fun journey. Thank you for coming along with me. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. Yeah, there's definitely one more special delivery I want to do. Then after that, I don't know if I'll keep doing them. I don't know if there's any more cool ones, but there's one more I'd like to do. After that, we'll see. Come on. There we go. Now, how do you set the trailer brake? That's what I want to know. There we go. I think it should be set. All right, let's drop her down. And that's it.